We just have a very vulnerable chat here. 35 weeks officially today. We did go to the birth center where our doula works. I'm just really happy to have a doula, especially as a first-time mom. What can I involve into my postpartum package? I am 34 weeks and 5 days. I'm just like, I have nothing ready. I have nothing ready. Good morning. It is 5 in the morning. My husband's about to go to work. And I just like to sometimes get up and just hang out with him for a bit. But then I'm probably gonna go back to sleep. So I'm not gonna have a morning routine. But I do get so hungry in the mornings. So I'm probably gonna eat something here in a bit. Go with it. Ignore my nose strip. These are my breathe right strips because at night I just I'm going to make myself a little snack and then I'm going to fall back asleep. And you know what? When you're pregnant, the whole morning routine, washing up, like none of that exists because when you're hungry, you are hungry. To me, it's just like I don't want to have to like stay awake and have a productive morning routine, especially when baby will be here in the next few weeks. So it's just like trying to get as much sleep as I can. And if you are new here, hi, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Gloria. I'm a first-time mom and I'm currently 34 weeks pregnant with our first baby. We are having a boy. So tired. Alright, love you. Bye-bye. Good morning. Watch out, watch out. It was so hard to get out of bed this morning. Like I just wanted to just lay in bed and scroll, but obviously that's not gonna make me feel good. Baby and I have an appointment today with our doula. We've met our doula before. Part of the package that comes with the doula is you get to have a checkup. Oh, the mail guy's outside. Let me go check. Okay, I'm back. It looks like we got a Target package. My mother-in-law has bought in, she's literally bought in so much stuff off of our registry. Like that kind of support, trust me, I'm fully aware. That kind of support is not very common, unfortunately, when you're pregnant or when you're just going through a season of change. Like, I'm just very excited. I'm very happy that she's purchased a lot of stuff for baby boy. Real quick, let me show you this. This is my favorite spray ever. Pregnancy has been giving me the craziest, driest skin. This thing has been saving my skin. It's gonna be part of my hospital bag for sure. It is a little bit pricey. It's like $20 for this little thing. I guess it's not that small. A little bit goes a long way, but this sounds like an ad. It's not an ad, I promise. This is also another favorite of mine. If you're prone to dry skin, so good. These two things are going in my hospital bag immediately. I actually went shopping for my hospital bag the other day, like all the things that I need. And I want to make a video on that later. Okay, I am 34 weeks and 5 days. I'm sorry, that's wild to me. We have a prenatal appointment with our doula today and I've already met her before. She's really great. We're really excited to work with her. I'm just really happy to have a doula, especially as a first-time mom. I do feel like a lot of people think it's unnecessary, and that's completely fine if that's what you believe. I feel like it's just really useful to have someone on your team, on your care team, that advocates solely for you, not for the hospital, not for the doctors, like literally just for you. The big reason I got a doula is also because of the fact that I'm trying to have a natural birth. an unmedicated birth. I'm trying to do no epidural. It's not for the fact if I get to say I had an unmedicated birth. I'm like out of breath right now, dude. Also, look, I'm running out of this product, another product that I've been loving. I'm absolutely not gonna go buy another one of these until this is completely out. Another reason why I wanted a doula was because I need her to encourage me, to motivate me, to keep me going, to give me all the tips, all the tricks with my breathing, with movement. Because when you're under that amount of pressure, I saw like last year, my sister gave birth last year and she didn't have a doula. So I kind of like stood in that role for her. And it was just a lot of pressure seeing her go through that and trying to help her. So I just want to have someone like that on my team for myself. I know that it can be pricey and it is pricey. So it's definitely not like 100%. It's not like a necessary thing that you need, but if you do have the additional budget or you do budget from the beginning of your pregnancy to the end, I do think that it's an investment and I do think it's one having, but that's just my opinion. She's just gonna check on the baby. Honestly, I don't really know what else is gonna go on in the appointment, so I'm definitely gonna bring you guys along with me. I'm out of breath like all the time, so I swear this baby is sitting on my, like he still sits up pretty high. So yeah, my lungs have literally no room to expand, which is great. Just kidding, I love it. I love, love, love being pregnant. I will never complain about it. And this is not to brag, but my pregnancy has been honestly a walk in the park. Like my pregnancy has been so easy. You hear all these scary pregnancy stories, how pregnancy is gonna do this and that. It's gonna ruin your sleep. It's gonna ruin your marriage. Like crazy things that I've been told before. Not lying. And actually, no. No, actually, no. I actually love my husband a lot. I mean, I loved him before, but like the way he is with me now that I'm pregnant, the way that he takes care of me, he's always taken care of me, but like to the level of what he does now is out of this world. My body's handling pregnancy very well. I have no nausea. I haven't thrown up even once. It's just never been something that I've dealt with. The only big symptoms that I actually dealt with were migraines, and I was just really sleepy in the first trimester. I'm gonna miss this belly. I'm gonna miss it all. I'm gonna miss like feeling his kicks and having him this close to me and having him only to me. But I know that here soon, you know, I'm gonna have to share him. My biggest concern really though just comes down to sleep. If I heard all these horror stories about pregnancy and none of them applied to me, then all those postpartum stories that I listen to that everyone wants to like talk about how postpartum is so bad, and I get it, you're gonna have your rough days, you're gonna have your bad days. I refuse to make that my reality for postpartum. My entire pregnancy, I was just waiting for the day where I was like gonna get really sick, or I was waiting for the day where I was gonna feel really bad, or I was gonna get exhausted or something. And that day just never came. I'm not gonna anticipate like having a horrible postpartum experience because like I'm not gonna do that to myself again, and I'm just gonna let myself have the experience that I have, whether it's good, whether it's neutral. I'm not really relying on a village here at all postpartum. All I'm relying on is my husband and Jesus, and that is all. That sounds so crazy to say out loud because I just feel like so many women have either a great village, or there's women that have no help at all because their husband or their partners or something, they're always busy, or maybe they just don't help. So I'm hoping to kind of be in the middle of that. Like I'm believing for a good postpartum experience. I'm gonna have bad days. Those are inevitable. We all have bad days, but I don't think it's gonna be a bad life, and it's not gonna be anything permanent. I'm reminding myself like the newborn stage, while it's very hard because I saw my sister go through it while she was recovering from a C-section. While yes, it's very hard, it's also very short and very short-lived. So all that to say, here in the next few weeks, I'm really gonna try and just document a very realistic, little to no village postpartum recovery, but from a perspective where motherhood is just one of the best things that's happened to me, is what I'm hoping for. I guess I gotta stay tuned for that. And to be honest with you, I kind of want to soak in the newborn bubble as much as I can. Like, I don't know if I want to share him in the first month. I don't know if I want people to come over. Like, I don't know if I want to be a host. I also don't know if I want to be seen in such a vulnerable state. So enough with the yapping. I'm gonna go make a coffee. I'm gonna go make something to eat and maybe go outside, do some reading. Let me just have a very vulnerable chat here. I did all the belly oil, I did everything. I bought the centella, I bought the expensive skincare regimen from Ulta. I bought it all. It was like $70 for 2 little things. And guess what? I still am getting stretch marks. Right? You try your best, whatever, and it's, at the end of the day, it's like, it's not that big of a deal. Moisturize your belly, but don't be so like hung up on it, because I started moisturizing my belly when I was only 8 weeks pregnant, and I swore I was gonna get ahead of it. I swore that it's not genetic, even though my mom has very strong stretch marks because she's had 5 children. I swore that I was not gonna get it, and I ended up getting a couple of stretch marks. Again, it's literally not the end of the world, so it just comes with the gift of, I guess, you know, carrying a baby. I wanted to show you, I got a package. Do we see this? I'm so grateful. We will open these later. So anyways, if this makes you feel any better, I don't have anything ready in the nursery room. All we have is his stroller set up and we have his crib, but he doesn't have a mattress in it yet. We need to get the ball rolling here, you know, because my Facebook group that I'm in, by the way, if you're whatever due date you have, I recommend you join a Facebook group. It's just nice to like get on there and ask any questions, or just maybe rant, or just, you know, try to give another mom some encouraging words. And there's also a lot of good discussions on there. So I'm in the April one for literally next month. And all of these women in my group, I kid you not, all of them have been having their babies from the month of December to March, like this month. And every single one of them says the same thing. Get your hospital bag ready. Have a hospital bag packed. I'm just like, I have nothing ready. I have nothing ready. And just to put things into perspective here, my sister was induced at 36 weeks pregnant because she did have preeclampsia. So that is very different to my situation. But I'm like almost 35 weeks and I have nothing. I still got to get his nursery set up. And then I also still got to get his clothes washed. This is what it is to be a type B. I always thought I would become type A when I become a mom. Why would I assume that something that I am from all my life, I'm suddenly gonna like snap out of it? You know what? Maybe I will be. Maybe I will be, but maybe I still got time. So anyways, I know a lot of people think you don't have to get a nursery ready because the baby's not gonna know whether or not you have it ready. And I get that, and I honestly was gonna do that, but then I thought, I think the last thing I wanna work on is the nursery when I'm postpartum, and the last thing I wanna see is a cluttered room when I'm freshly postpartum. So let's just get it figured out. Let's just get it out of the way right now. You know, it sounds really good. An oatmeal yogurt bowl with berries and drizzle of honey and chia seeds. Oh my gosh, you know what? I don't have peanut butter. Cheers. 1 shot of espresso, 1 scoop of collagen, a little bit of coconut sugar, and Fairlife protein milk. It's not protein milk, but it has like 8 grams, 13 grams of protein per serving. Not bad. We actually never met with our doula yesterday because as we were on our way to the appointment, I texted her, hey, like we'll see you in a little bit, running a little bit behind. But unfortunately, she was bombarded. She was so full of back-to-back labors, and it's completely understandable. Absolutely no like hard feelings at all. So we ended up having to reschedule with her. So we'll have to save that for another time. It is Saturday morning, 11 in the morning. And as you can tell, I've been having a very slow start to my day. This morning I woke up with like really tender fingers. That's been a weird like new symptom that I've been having, is swollen tender fingers, and apparently it's due to either carpal tunnel or it can also be due to water retention. So I'm just trying to make sure that it's not any symptoms of preeclampsia. Thankfully my blood pressure is always on the lower side. Every time I go to my doctor's appointments, my OB, my midwife, she always tells me, technically my care team right now is I have 1 midwife. one OB, and my doula. So that's my care team right now. And maybe that's like another story for another time. But what I was saying was like every time I go to my appointments, they literally always tell me, you have perfect blood pressure. As a pregnant woman, that makes you happy because high blood pressure can mean all kinds of things, especially like preeclampsia. So I prefer the low blood pressure. So anyways, I do have an appointment coming up here on Monday for my 35-week appointment. Tomorrow I hit 35 weeks on the dot. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is getting so real. It's just happening so fast. Nobody tells you how fast it goes. So many women are like in a hurry to like have the baby. For me, I'm like, oh my gosh, can I just have more time? Can I just please like give me more time? Because I think everything's happening way too fast. I have not caught up. So today is just gonna be another really chill day. Unfortunately, again, I'm just so bummed out. I really wanted to show you the appointment with the doula, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and get showered. Let's get ready. There's nothing better than a morning shower, just feeling refreshed and like starting a new day, and then going and having yourself a nice cup of coffee. Like, oh, just amazing. Side note, let me show you. My husband decided to make me bouquets the other day. He literally got home from work and he's like, I got a bunch of flowers for you and I want to make you some bouquets. Here's one of them. Like, isn't it just so gorgeous? My husband and I, we have plans to go to the movie theaters later today because we want to take advantage of all the dates. We want to take advantage of all the things that we won't be able to do when baby boy is here. Specifically things like movie theaters, going to a nice sit down restaurant, things like that, that it's gonna make it a little bit complicated. Not that it's impossible, but I know at first I probably won't be wanting to go to the movie theaters with the newborn. So I just want to take advantage of having this additional time, kind of like getting things out of the way and just knowing like, okay, I'm doing all the things before baby boy is here. Like I'm sleeping in. I'm going on those dates where it might be a little bit harder to do with the baby. I'm going to go see family, creating content, like I'm editing and I'm doing all these things that I know will be put on pause when baby boy is here. It's also been helping me to think about postpartum in a way of like, what can I involve into my postpartum package that makes my life a little bit easier. So I've been stacking up books on my Kindle that I'm gonna be reading because I know I'll have a lot of downtime with the baby. I'm even like testing out subscriptions. So I'm testing out, do I like Hulu subscription better than Netflix? Or do I like Prime Video better than Peacock? Like so many things that my husband and I are testing out, specifically for those like evenings where we're just gonna be at home doing nothing and just taking care of a baby, and we want to like still stay entertained. And I want to find myself like a good series that I'm gonna binge watch, or I'm gonna find myself a good, you know, number of books and stuff on my Kindle. I currently have leftovers in the oven because I'm just not in the mood to cook. Like I open the fridge and I look at the eggs and I look at the bacon and I'm just like, I don't want to make anything for breakfast. Like all I want to do is throw a protein smoothie together, you know, something that's still nutritious but doesn't require so much time in the kitchen. And thankfully we went out for dinner last night and we have leftovers, so I'm gonna devour that here in a little bit. I did get a message from our doula and she does want to try to come over to the house tomorrow and do our checkup here, or I might just see her on Monday because I do have an appointment with my midwife. And my husband is such an angel. He literally goes to every single appointment. He hasn't missed even one appointment, and I'm 35 weeks pregnant tomorrow. Like if that says anything, like this man has been going to my appointments consistently, which that's something I'm just so grateful for. I will tell him like, hey, it's totally fine if you can't make it, and he'll be like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna be there. I'm thinking since Monday, I'm gonna go see my midwife. Might as well, you know, use that time that my husband is off to go also see our doula for our prenatal visit. UPS guy or FedEx guy sets off my dogs. I mean, of course. Like I said earlier, my mother-in-law purchased a lot of these things for us. We got this from some friends. Overall, over here, we got everything from my mother-in-law, and she actually just got us some more stuff. I'm about to step out there with my big old belly like this. I think my husband's gonna have to come and grab this for me. Let me show you my lunch. So healthy, so nutrient dense. The macros in this is just chef's kiss. No, I had 3, so I'm having 2 for now. I might have the 3rd here in a bit. Oh, nice, look at my hands. Right here is 2 slices of pizza. And then I have some roasted cauliflower bites. So I'm gonna destroy this. And then maybe go on a walk. Not outside, I'm just gonna walk on my treadmill. It's way too hot. It's like 100 degrees. Texas doesn't have spring. Texas doesn't have a fall. Texas has 2 days of winter, and then it has like 8 months of hot weather. So it's just, so we're gonna eat this and get to editing this video.
Beautiful.
Well, there's a Dutch Bros right here.
It's the one we went to.
I'm sorry, I have to fart.
My beautiful wife, she's farting. How do you look?
We just got out of the movies. We are now here to get some ice cream. So, just soaking in these last few dates while we can. Yes. The monster, that was good. Mama and Daddy are going to church.
Outfits of the day, we match, buddy, because you're in here right now.
I just want to cry because I love you so much. We came to the farmer's market. Although it's not really a farmer's market, it's just like a small, it's like a small little vendor, you know, people have like cute little, there's really not that many booths. There's only like maybe six.
Like 6 or 7.
But hopefully very soon we'll be coming to a larger farmer's market. But their first one isn't going to be until June. So we'll have baby boy joining us.
Yes.
But I just want to show you a couple of the snacks that we got.
Thai Shack.
Yes, this
Probably the best egg rolls in all of West Texas.
There's a lady here that makes these. And then we also got a Dr. Pepper, what is it, like a Dr. Pepper cherry bomb. So this has lime, cherry, and Dr. Pepper. So it's pretty good.
And you got my favorite chocolate chip cookies from the cool couple in there. And they make everything homemade also. And I hooked it up with some jasmine rice.
Oh,
I got
nice.
some chow mein in the back.
Yeah, we found this cute little like seating area. Last time we came, there was a lot of people here, so I wanted to snag a seat before. Our appointment tomorrow is with our midwife, and we are actually going to go see our doula as well. So we're able to kind of get a 2-in-1, which I'm so excited. I'm 35 weeks officially today. So this is kind of a way of like celebrating 35 weeks. So anyways, I'm going to destroy these. I really hope you can hear me because I know it's a little bit windy. They're so good.
Mary was really sad for me. She said,
we just left our OB appointment. Baby looks good, baby looks great. We are 35 weeks and 1 day today. I'll tell you a little bit more about the appointment later. We did go to the birth center where our doula works. So we're gonna meet up with her and kind of go over a couple more things. I believe we might have an ultrasound today, but not 100% sure. I'll see what I can get on video so I can show you, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to be a little bit secretive about capturing any content in there.
Be doing all these things with you, and then a pamphlet about those third trimester things that you can be doing to potentially help get labor started.
Okay. Good morning. It is Tuesday, March 24th, 9 in the morning. I'm listening to a Crime Junkie podcast. I'm going to edit this YouTube video and I'm going to drink some coffee. This morning I decided to have some Greek yogurt, raspberries, blackberries, oatmeal with some cinnamon, and chia seeds. I kind of want to go over everything my midwife told me and my doula told me, just to kind of like summarize everything that was told. My appointments are now going to start weekly next week because I'm 35 weeks and 2 days today. So next week I'll be 36 weeks, and that's when she's going to start seeing me weekly, which I'm so excited, but then I'm like, like I'm nervous. Like, what? It's so funny because when I'm in those when I'm in like the waiting room, my belly is like obviously hello, popping, and so I can see like the earlier moms, like the ones that are there for maybe like their first ultrasound, like they'll look at me, and it's just so nostalgic because I remember being that mom and looking at other moms and being like, oh my gosh, look at her belly, it's so beautiful, I can't wait till I show. And now like that's me. My next appointment, I will be doing the GSB or GBS swab, and then I will be also doing the 3rd trimester blood tests. We went over a couple of my birth plan preferences, and I just explained to her that I really just want low intervention. I'm hoping that's what I can get, and you know, we'll see. So God willing that will, you know, be the case. And so she's very informative. Anytime I bring up a concern or a question, she's not like any of the doctors or nurses or midwife, like she's nothing like I'm used to, and so whenever she really gives you her time, it's just so valuable as a patient. And then with my doula, we went over a couple of different things. She finally gave me my birth plan, because I gave her my birth plan the first time that I met her, and then we went over it yesterday, and she was just kind of going over everything that I should expect, everything that I should expect from her, and then everything that I should expect from the hospital. She's been a doula at this hospital, I guess, for a while and for many, many times. So it makes me feel like very comfortable having her on my care team. Other than that, it was a pretty easy day. The midwife did tell me that I am safe to start perineal massages and primrose oil. She just said most of the time it's like raspberry leaf tea and dates aren't like the biggest like evidence-backed thing, but that she does think perineal massages, walking, stretching, primrose oil, either taking orally or you can take it, you know, vaginally, is very beneficial twice in the morning, twice in the evening, and it helps with cervical ripening. And then a little bit TMI here, but she said, you know, how you made the baby is how you can get it out. Right? So it's like, okay, let's try whatever we need to do for a good labor. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for spending time with me, and I will see you guys in the next video.